Charlie is a little worse away, but the kid's a gamer. The kid is tough. He's come out here to do his job. But I tell you this, we have not seen the last of Charlie Dubray as a professional wrestler.
Just the beginning.
I've already, ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you now, I've already signed him. May days, Charlie Dubray will not ref a single match. He is going to be wrestling every show at May days, every show we have at Westside Days. The kid's going to spend the summer circuit learning the hard way, trial by fire. He showed me a lot today. I'm super proud of him. The fact he came out here to do his referee job. Super proud of this young man. Not overly impressed with Jayce Redmond. He did, you missed it, he tied Shreds' record, 8 title defenses in one single title reign. He is the second longest reigning champion in history. If he beats Chucky tonight, and I hope he doesn't, I'm going to say it right now, but if he beats Chucky tonight, he will break Cremator Von Slasher's long-standing record of 227 days, become the longest reigning champion as he heads into Summerland. Win or lose in Summerland, he will be statistically the greatest champion of all time.
That's quite a token to carry.
Which I know a lot of Okanagan wrestlers, a lot of veterans want to puke in their mouth hearing that. But you know what? Facts remain. All Attitude Ace from Jr. You don't have to like him. He has gotten the job done for 200 plus days. Only 3 wrestlers in history have held that belt for 200 straight days. Cremator Von Slasher, Colin Cutler, Ace Redmond. That's heavy company, brother.
Yeah. Puts him in a very elite class at a very young age, very early in his career.
You got a Vancouver Island and an Okanagan Hall of Famer and a hotshot kid 2 years into the business who's outranked them both. The greatest television champion statistically has been Shreds, and Ace is making a beeline for him. That's literally a who's who of BC independent wrestling. Cremator Von Slasher, one of the greatest, one of the most underrated megastars the Okanagan, British Columbia, Western Canada has ever seen. Probably the greatest big man this area has seen, British Columbia has seen in over 25 damn years. You got Colin Cutler, one of the smartest wrestlers who has trained this new crop of guys, Colin and I. He has trained these young guys. The future of the Okanagan is thanks to guys like Colin Cutler and Slave and Michael Moore and myself. And you're seeing part of it right here, Jayce and Goss.
Jayce and Goss have had quite impressive matches in the last year.
Taylor King, we got to call him Taylor King. Yes. I did it too, and I'm only 1 beer in, man.
Yes, the man of many names, many nicknames, and now an official name change.
Here's the irony, Justin. They are calling Danny D's bald patch, which is fine. They love to bust his behind, but Vance Nevada is straight up bald.
Yes.
And they haven't given him grief at all.
No, definite favoritism.
No, but I mean, he got smart. He had the pass too, and he just got rid of it. At some point in time, I'm looking at your hair right now, Justin. You're going to have to figure it out, too. You have to go for that Bruce Willis look sooner or later.
I think the cul-de-sac is one of those, to drive in.
Cul-de-sac. I haven't heard it called that. That's not like a treasure trail, is it?
Yeah.
Family commentary. We'll stop now. Not everyone can be blessed with a beautiful head of hair like me at 45 years old. That's thanks to my mother. My old man's hair started thinning at 38.
Good jeans are more than just hair, huh, Mark?
Oh yeah, I got good jeans on. My girlfriend loves these jeans. I wrestled them tonight. They're her favorite. Big thanks to our sponsors. We'll mention them right now. MyColoneHealth.ca, Love My Leg Art, PDP Music, Players Choice Sports, WS Accounting, the Rutland Centennial Hall.
And referee Charlie Dubray calls for the bell, and we're underway in this tag team contest. Beefy's getting the appreciation from the fans tonight. Mr. Beefy Goodness, Vance, Nevada. Absolute genius in this industry. A wrestling historian, if you will. Having a competition for the fans, and Danny D's is not having the best of it.
Here's a testament, Justin, to how bad the Okanagan hates Danny D's. Vance Nevada was one of the most dastardly heels. I've been living in the Okanagan for 12 years. Vance have had some of his biggest victories. Have been in this very building. Twice he won the Trans-Canada title here. The fans hate him. And they are cheering for him. That is how hated Danni Beefy.
That definitely says something. Vance is an expert at getting people, or getting under people's skin. And some of the nasty things I've heard him say to people, especially the crowd around here, to have them cheering for him, yes. That is a definite hate for Mr. Danni B.
Vance is my mentor, and I can't stand him. I honestly hadn't talked to the guy in like 5 years. But now he's back in BC. You know what the guy's got next in wrestling mind, love him or hate him. He's got a lot of great insight. And he's a very talented wrestler. Even 25 years in.
Nice written books, podcasts.
If you haven't read his history of Western Canada, it's very controversial, but it is amazing reading. I love reading wrestling history books. I've got a bunch on the go right now, but I've read that one cover to cover. It's great work. It tells about all the amazing history. At one time, Vancouver used to have 2 shows at the same time, opposite ends of town, both sold out. At one point, they tried 3 different companies to run it. And you know what I love right now is that we're seeing the Okanagan is a hotbed right now. Vancouver Island, the Lower Mainland, doing great things. You're helping do great things in towns that haven't had wrestling for a while. Merritt, Kamloops, Barrier of all places. We're talking about wrestling right now, though. Vance Nevada working that arm. Torquing those shoulders. Oh, big chop. And Vance is out. Braydon Goss has that big match February the 8th, Summerland at the Youth Center. Ladder match for the title.
Biggest match of his career.
Does he face Ace or does he face Chucky? Justin, who do you think?
It's a really tough call. It's going to be a good match.
I know, right?
I just say it. I can't pick him. I can't pick him.
I'd love to see my boy Chucky win. We'll see what happens then. I know Goss would love to get some revenge on Ace, who has twice cost him the television title. But you know what? A win is a win. Huge backdrop! That little tiny behind, all tailbone. And he quickly scrambles to Taylor King wisely.
So far, so good. Tag team beefy goodness. Braydon Goss.
Let me tell you this. When I was in Kamloops and we were in the back, after our match, Vance Nevada came up to me and I thought he was going to try and fight me after we beat him for the takedowns. He said, no, I want to fight Taylor King and Vance Nevada. Be careful what you wish for. The most jack kid the Okanagan has seen since shreds. And what is he, 21, 22?
So young.
World of potential.
He's got the world in front of him.
One day when he's in AEW or he's in Japan or he's on NXT, we can brag and say, hey, remember that time I speared him out of his boots in Lumbee? Showing his quickness. So much attitude though. These talented young guys, Ace Redmond Jr., Taylor King, the attitude on these young guys. Yeah, you're talented, but for God's sake, man, you gotta prove it. Big chop to the pecs. Oh. Vance has a good lower base, but not against those jack shoulders. No.
There's not many guys that Vance collides shoulders with and does not knock down the first time.
He's a big man. He doesn't just have a big beer belly, but I mean, that's a machine. He's a machine. He's almost as old as I am. He's pushing 45, same as me, and he's still built. Oh, he hurt the shoulder. You know what? Taylor's all muscle, but you get into that shoulder joint, muscle don't matter. Nice!
6 times the charm.
Count one for the old boys. I love it.
After a long stalemate, finally.
A lot of the young guys count us old timers out. We know what the hell we're doing out there. We know leverage, we know physics, we know the angles. Taylor King got put on his behind. There we go. Tested strength did not work. Goss and Nevada are just killing it right now. If you'd have asked me earlier today which tag team would be successful, these two would not have been anywhere near the top 10. They are running on all cylinders. I seriously hope Thrash Wrestling Management is not watching this because I do not want to put the tag titles on the line against Goss and Nevada. Give me Moore and a partner that hates him any day of the week.
Yes, what a fun fiasco that's been. Michael Moore has been through partner after partner. Into a pin. Count it. Michael Moore has been through partner after partner after partner. And Michael Moore cannot just seem to find a partner that works for him.
But you saw earlier, you talk about partner after partner, Dre and Moore got the big wins. We're on the same page. And we got to face them tomorrow. I don't know, man.
Yeah, Michael Moore's been on quite a losing streak lately, but maybe things are finally turned around for him.
Oldest of streaks. He's been on losing streaks in November. He got the win with Danny Nightmare, and then immediately blew it and got in a fight with Danny Nightmare.
Yes, that was another thing that I was quite surprised to see as well. He got the win, finally got the long-awaited tag team victory. Could have maybe had a tag team title shot, but then he turned on his partner right away.
But he got one anyway. What the heck? I'm sick and tired of Michael Moore getting babied by Thrash Wrestling Management. Timeout. There's no timeouts in wrestling, Justin.
He's just pulled a timeout.
But Justin, I'm gonna take a timeout and grab a beer. You're on your own.
And referee Charlie DeBray trying to maintain order. And Taylor King with a firm foot to the throat. Braydon Goss in the corner. While that guy Danny Deeds panders to the crowd as he loves to do and is so proficient at. And once again showing the fans why he is that guy. And now a bit of underhanded shenanigans. Danny Deeds playing the smart veteran maneuver, trying to lure Vance Nevada into the ring. So they can work a double team onto Braydon Goss. And Deeds works Goss back into his corner so that he can make a tag to Taylor King. Opens him up for an open fisted shot to the stomach. As Deeds gets out of the ring, and we're back down to Goss and King. Goss and King have had a fantastic year facing each other. Both Summerland boys. Count of 2 from referee Charlie DeBray. Like I was saying, fantastic matchups between these two. Know each other very well. A lot of time in the ring together, a lot of training together, and a lot of matches back and forth. You get to know each other very well. And a smart maneuver by Taylor King. Luring in Vance Nevada. Dragging Braydon Goss over to the corner.
And now it's Deeds and King that are working like a well-oiled machine.
A little sneaky switch of the tag behind Charlie DeBray's back.
This is what Deeds is good at.
And once again, Mr. Beefy Goodness causing a distraction inadvertently.
What I find funny, Justin, is that Deeds and Vance don't get along, and they're literally the same person, which could be why they don't get along.
That's right, that's right.
He's very polarizing, know-it-all, but talented heat magnet. Just like Highlander, there can be only one.
I've learned through many relationships that two alphas don't always work together to make an ultimate alpha.
I don't know, I'm like the ultimate alpha and everyone's a beta as far as I'm concerned. I get along with everybody, I don't know what you're talking about. Tell everyone I get along with everyone or I'll hit you.
Yes, it's true. You get along with everyone.
Beatings will continue until morale improves.
Ow, ow, ow. I said everyone, I said. And Deeds on the middle turnbuckle.
Ah, obnoxious. Obnoxious.
It hurts the pride more than it hurts on the outside, and that's even worse sometimes.
I used to always believe Justin a slap to the face hurt the pride, but after Ryan O'Ryan slapped me in the face repeatedly, those hurt a lot, a lot. My ear is ringing. The Femme King has a big hand. He's big all over, and he slapped me so hard, he suffocates on my mouth.
Ryan O'Ryan does not mess around.
He does not. Nice back elbow. Oh, big senton. That's a wide back, too. Jayce is getting bigger all the time. He's up to about 215 now.
Benefit of being able to work in a gym.
Yeah, you spend 20 hours a day in a gym, you should be that big. I recently learned how to spell the word gym. I thought it was a guy in there.
H come before the Y or after the J?
I don't even know. I can sound it out. I get my workouts stopping fools out of a bar. That's my workout. It's all about leverage and fight.
And the crowd really getting behind the Bomber now.
Bomber is just getting brutalized in here. Think about this, Justin. This is all posturing as far as Big West is concerned. If Bomber can somehow win the title February 8th, and either Taylor or Deeds pins him right now, that shoots him up the ladder to #1 contendership. That's how wrestling works. They are focusing on Goss. Yes, Vance Nevada's a legend, and to pin a legend, that's a feather in your cap. But this guy could be the next television champion. That's the guy they're focusing on. They're wearing him down for a reason. Who knows? Ace Raymond Jr. may have paid them off to break him. I wouldn't put it past him.
Would be a wise maneuver and a wise use of money, though, Mr. Raymond Jr.
Look at now, he's just grinding him. You talk about fairy tale giants grinding human bones into powder. And there he is right now. Jayce is just doing it. Oh, modified spine buster there. Huge. Jayce is so powerful. Back in December, right here in this building at the Holiday Spectacular, Jayce gave me a spine buster. I forgot what day it was. And I'm 250 pounds, I ain't 185, and he threw me around like a rag doll.
Yeah, he's a powerful boy. The weights on his videos and online that he throws around, absolutely impressive. The man his age.
And he's got youth on his side. Just imagine when he's 30 and has a decade of experience and is still this big and strong. He's gonna be a monster. Oh! Wasn't paying attention! Big lariat. Vance is a house of fire. That house may be old and rickety and has bad eaves, creaky windows, but that is a house of fire nonetheless.
Second back elbow.
Nice drop kick. Old boy can move. He's gonna be so mad when he hears this later, and I could care less. Meeting of the minds. I don't know about you, but I heard a hollow bong sound.
Yes. Not sure which head was emptier, but
Probably Taylor's. He is a gym rat after all. Here we go. Oh, ruining the moment.
Vance trying to give the fans what they want, but Deeds had other plans.
So far, that standing 10 count in the corner has not been successful for anyone. Out goes Deeds!
Cross to the top rope, tags in from Vance.
Beauty drop kick! There you have it.
The beautiful top rope torpedo drop kick from Braydon Goss.
Amazing tag team match on both sides. That was textbook tag team wrestling on both sides. Brilliant tag by Vance at the finish. The blind tag before that The finishing tag there, the Goss got in to hit the big drop kick. Taking D's out of the equation. Textbook tag team wrestling.
Huh.